happy Monday. It is March the 4th right now. Yep, March 4th right now, and I am on my way to work. I figured I'd go ahead and start my vlog over here. If you're new here, hello, my name is Aziza. I am a working mom to 3 kids. I share a lot about my lifestyle right here on my channel. Not just as a working mom, but also just kind of like living in my mid-30s. So if you're new here, hello. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I decided to vlog today. I usually don't vlog on Mondays, but I figured I'm gonna go ahead and show you like Monday to Friday what my full week looks like. So I am on my way to the office right now. Mondays are usually my office days. It is a little bit later. It's like 8:05 right now, and I'm just leaving my neighborhood. I wasn't really in a rush this morning to get ready and get out of the door because Alden, my oldest, who is 7, he is having asynchronous day today, which is kind of like distance learning. And then my other girls, my 2 girls, are staying at home because my baby, she has a little bit of a fever, or she had a little bit of a fever yesterday, and she feels better today, but I kind of just wanted to keep her home, and my mother-in-law is still in town, so she's watching over the kids. And since my baby's at home, I decided to keep my number 2 at home as well. So I just left the house. I did wake up feeling kind of like my throat is really dry, scratchy, like I feel kind of like congested a little bit, and I've been feeling this for the past couple of days, but I'm just gonna push through. But yeah, I am now on my way to the office. I was gonna work at home today, but because the kids are gonna be at home, I know that I need to step away from them because I have a lot of things that I need to do, and I want to go ahead and tackle it first thing during the week. If you have been following my vlogs, I mentioned that in the last couple of vlogs that I am listening to a book called The 5 a.m. Club, and the book is great, don't get me wrong. It has a lot of good pointers, tips, and just really good messaging, very motivating in general, and I totally vibe with it. However, the narration of this audiobook is just killing me. So it's taken me such a long time to finish gosh, this truck is like honking this other truck behind me. It's taken me such a long time to finish it because I just hate the narrator. I'm so sorry, I hate to say this, but I'm getting to the end of it. I think I have like 18 minutes left of this book, so I'm probably gonna be done with it today. I am so excited. And then I do have my next audiobook already lined up. So if you want to know what book I'm going to be reading next, I hope you continue to watch my vlogs. And by the way, if you're not yet subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe, like, comment. It really helps my channel out. Actually, I lied. It is actually the day after from the last time I vlogged. I did not vlog yesterday because I actually just worked from home yesterday, but yesterday was one of those days where it was extremely busy. I didn't have that many meetings to start off the day, but as soon as my day started, it was one of those days where I had like 2 or 3 other meetings that were just like tacked on to my afternoon. So I was basically in meetings from like 1 to 5, and they're not just those meetings where I can just call in and participate, but they're actually my meetings, so I had to like run them because we have this project that's that has sprung up on us, and it has a deadline for 3 weeks, the next 3 weeks basically. So I had to schedule a meeting, a kickoff meeting with the rest of the cross-functional teams to kind of go through like what's needed, etc. So yeah, so yesterday was one of those days where like I felt so scrambled after my day is over because number 1, there's just so much work to do. Number 2, I am not looking forward to this thing, which is going to be in 3 weeks, as I mentioned. I'm just a little bit anxious because it's been a while since I presented to like a large group of people, and like I don't mind presenting or like talking, you know, especially if I know my content well and like practice and stuff like that. I will be okay with presenting, but this is actually my first time presenting in my new role. I haven't presented in like a year because I was out on maternity leave, etc. So I've been just kind of doing more like behind the scenes type of work. So yeah, this is going to be taking like the main stage and like conducting a breakout session with like hundreds of people for one full day, which is a lot. So I'm already stressed out about that, and then number two, I'm stressed out about like the amount of work and content that I need to pull together for this meeting, which is in 3 weeks. So yeah, as you can tell, I'm also like a little bit under the weather too. That's the reason why like I just don't feel like I feel kind of tired. I contemplated on going to the office today, but I am deciding to go because I'm going to work from home tomorrow. That's what I decide. And y'all, I just dropped Livia off at school and my car got rear-ended. There was another mom who was kind of like pulling up in the carpool lane, and I had just dropped Livia off to her classroom. I was walking out, like walking to my car, which is parked outside the carpool lane basically, or the entrance of the building, and this mom, she was driving her car and she was like inching forward to get closer to me. So she had already like inched forward, and then I noticed, so I was gonna come in between like her car and my car, because usually people will just like stop, obviously, right? And they will park right behind the car that's in front of them to go drop off their kid. But she, for some reason, just kept inching forward. So I didn't go through the lane because I noticed that she wasn't really like, I don't know what she was doing, honestly. So I was like, oh, maybe she's like wanting to like inch up really close to my car to make space for the car in the back. But within split seconds, it was boom, like she just rear-ended my car, and now my hitch in the trunk area is like opened up a little bit. And you know, she was really nice, and I didn't want to make it like a huge deal because it is another parent from the daycare, and you could tell that she was really like flustered, overwhelmed, like she's like, you could tell that she was rushing. And I totally get that, you know, as a more working mom, like I totally get that, you know, like you're rushing in the morning. She's probably like already like had a really chaotic morning so far, and then, you know, doing the drop off. And she said that she had her she didn't realize that she had her foot off her pedal, so that's why it just kind of boom. So we had to exchange information. I got her driver's license, I got her insurance information, and then she got my driver's license as well, and we exchanged phone numbers. And I told her that I'm probably going to call her insurance company to get this fixed, and she said she'd rather not go through insurance and she'll just pay for it cash, like out of pocket. So I'm gonna go down that route, but that means I have to take my car in for you know, an appraisal, but for a quote. But I feel bad for her, but at the same time I also feel bad for me because my car is like messed up right now. Gosh, like how many times? What's going on? What's the deal with this? But I am pulled up at a Atlanta Bread right now because I told myself today that I wanted to get myself a bagel. I know I'm going to the office, but I kind of wanted to just get a bagel today and a coffee, and then we're gonna go to work. So that when I'm in the office I can like record, because right now when I press record my camera makes a really loud sound, so I have to like make sure no one's around me. But anyways, I forgot that I did that, and when I go ahead and try to record just now, I'm like, why is this not like recording, because I didn't hear that sound. but it turns out like I actually disabled it. So anyways guys, it's almost lunchtime. It is lunchtime for me. It's about 11:45 right now. I decided to kind of like leave the office a little bit earlier because I am meeting up with my mom for lunch. So usually my mom works during the day, but she's still kind of on her break since she was on her vacation. So she doesn't start work until next week, I think. So she has some time off. And I figured that I can go to lunch with her since we don't really get the chance to do that. So I'm gonna be meeting up with her at a restaurant called Kula Revolving Sushi, and it's on Buford Highway in Atlanta if you are in this area. It's an okay sushi spot. I've been there before, but it's like, obviously for me it's really exciting because, you know, the sushi kind of goes around in a carousel, so that should be fun. I don't know if my mom has gone to it yet, so I figured that she would like going there. So I am meeting up with her right now. I am only 10 minutes away from that spot, so we'll be driving there. And yeah. Okay, just got here. Hi mom.
Hi.
Where are we? We are at the sushi.
Revolving sushi, and this is my very first time.
It's your first time?
Something like this.
Yeah, it's so cool. So here's all the sushi, and then you order up here, and then yeah, we're gonna eat.
Just like in Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
Just like in KL, we do it like this.
Okay. So that's your drink. That's so cool. Everything is like computerized.
Interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna order this too. Okay, and then the one order. And then we're going to do. The last time I came here was the first time. Order for mommy. The tuna is on the way. You want to try? Let's share.
Yeah, and I. Just relaxing. We're going to go to my
It's good. Alright, this is the damage. And I'm back. It is 5:30 right now. I just left work, and I haven't left work at 5 o'clock for such a long time because I usually try to leave a little bit earlier and then come back home before like traffic gets bad. But actually traffic gets bad pretty early too. I usually leave about 4:30 and it would have already been pretty bad, but yeah, 5:30 right now and I'm not even on the highway yet. So today was an interesting day at work. Just kind of like worked through the rest of the afternoon, and the reason why I left a little bit later is because I did have a 4:45 meeting that just ended at 5:15, so that was that. My mom is actually at my house. I did have lunch with her, as you saw as well. She said that she has like the day off and she didn't have any plans, so she went to my house to go hang out with Lena and also with my mother-in-law because she's in town visiting. So while she was there, she told me that she went to go ahead and pick up Alden and Olivia, so I don't have to pick them up from school today, which is really nice. So yeah, anywho, I am listening to a new book. I did finish the 5 a.m. Club finally, and I did listen to it via audio, but I realized that in the Audible book that I got, there's actually an enhancement folder in there that has all the PDFs of like the different frameworks and the different programs and methodology that they were kind of like walking us through in the book. So that was really cool. But now I'm reading a new book or listening to a new book, and I try to do like this fiction books or non-fiction books, excuse me. And the one that I'm reading right now is called The Psychology of Money, and it is by Morgan Housel. And I'm only on chapter 3. The narration is not that annoying this time, so thank God. And it's a fairly quick read. In total, it's about 5.5 hours. So yeah, surprisingly, I am wanting to listen to this book right now, because usually I listen to my non-fictions in the morning, but I'm kind of like just listening to this on my commute back. Yeah, who am I? So I'm back at home right now. I did go downstairs to start working, check my emails and all of that, and I decided to come back up here to kind of just get myself a little bit ready for the day, because I don't have any makeup on or anything like that. So I'm going to show you what I got from Sephora yesterday. I got like 3 makeup things. The first is this Glossier Cloud Paint, which is in the color Puff, or in the shade Puff. And then I also got another Glossier product, which is the Lash Slick mascara. So I'm really excited to try that one out, because I am out of mascara and I don't really have cream blushes. And then the other one is this Summer Friday Butter Balm and the shade Champagne, I believe. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on and like try it out with you guys. For my makeup today, I'm just gonna do like a really easy makeup look. I always just use like the Super Goop Glow Screen for like when I'm at home. So I'm just gonna do that. This kind of helps like even out my skin tone, but I'm gonna massage it in my face like so. As you guys can see, I have leftover mascara stains down here. I like to clean that off as well. All right, so how I normally do that is just Q-tip, lotion, like that. And sometimes I can't really see how much is on there until I clean it, and you see how dirty it is. Okay, so I did put a little bit of that glow screen on, and then I just am going to be using some concealer. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I do need some coverage, so that's why I'm going like everywhere here, like so. I'll just do some here, some here. Like, I think this is like really light for my skin tone, actually. Okay, I love how instantly that brightened my whole under eye because of the mascara stain that I had on there. And I also like to go on top of my eyelid, like so. Up here. So that's the concealer, and then I'm going to be using my, that's a concealer, and then I'm going to be using my contour stick from Fenty Beauty, just a tiny bit. I like to kind of go down a little bit because I feel like my cheeks are like puffy, so I do that. The same blending sponge, I just kind of push it in. This is something I'm still learning, guys. Contour is like not my thing, but I do like it. feel like the TikTok videos tell me to like push it into your cheekbone, which is what I'm doing. Kind of, but you can kind of see the lines. Ugh. I don't know. All right. Okay, I guess I'm satisfied with that for now. All right, let's go ahead and try this. Pretty. Okay, so I'm just gonna do, I feel like this is a lot. Wow. Oh my god, that's a lot. I feel like that's too much. Okay, just a tiny bit. We're gonna use the same brush, not brush, the same sponge. Ooh, pretty, look at that. I like it. I think it's a cute color. Eyebrows, I keep it simple. I just use this e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I've been using this for years, and for a person who's not great at doing eyebrows, this is great, a game changer for me because it's the crayon type. I don't know if you can see this, but it's a crayon type and it's so easy. And then next, I'm just gonna use this like translucent powder from Wet n Wild. Y'all, I just discovered Five Below and they have makeup items there, so I got this from Five Below. So I just want a little bit because I still want a dewy finish. So I'm just gonna use a brush here. I'm just gonna go into this area of my nose, so where I'm like generally very oily, and up here. That's it. I'm using this e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist, but I'm like, it's almost gone. There's none left. There's some. Next, I'm excited to try my mascara. Oh, okay. This is the kind of one that it has. Ooh, it's pretty good. First coat. So that's like 2 coats of mascara. None over there. Okay. That's 2 coats. I think I'm gonna do my bottom lashes too. All right, and last but not least, let's try the Summer Fridays. Here it is. Pretty. Ooh. Okay. I get the hype. Isn't that so shiny and so pretty? Okay, so that's it for the makeup look. I'm gonna do my hair really quickly and I'm gonna go downstairs. Iron. I'm gonna put my headband on for my work day and we're gonna go to work right now. Oh, and then one last thing, I did get the Touchstone sanitizer, so let's try it out. Of course it's pink. It smells really good. I love it. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. We made it to the end of the week. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. It's actually not morning right now. It's like almost noon. It's 11:43 and I'm at home. I'm working from home today. Today's kind of like chill vibes for me a little bit. I don't really have any meetings today, which is unusual, but I do have a lot of stuff that I need to kind of like work on. To be honest with you, I'm just like not in the mood to work on this because I've been working on this like all week, but it's something that I need to work on because it's something that needs to be reviewed with our leadership team next week, which is a lot. So I am just taking a quick little break here before I tackle into this stuff right now. And yeah, I just wanted to come on here to say hello. I did go to the body shop this morning, and by the way, I didn't really take a video of like my damage on my car when I got rear-ended because it was really minor. And so I went to the body shop this morning and I was able to just get it fixed. The guy just clipped it up for me and he charged me $0, which is really nice. So yeah, super grateful for that. And I texted the mom that hit me and I told her, like, you know, don't worry about it, like it's not gonna cost anything. And they were able to fix it. So she said thank you for the update, and she said that she got me a gift, like a gift card or something, which is really, really nice. So yeah. Book fair. So one of my friends, she sent me a screenshot of the book fair that's happening in October, but then she said it's also happening right now and it's actually only maybe about 20 minutes away from my house. So I decided that since Alden's home with me and since we love books, actually one of my goals this year is not to buy any books because I have so many unread books at home. However, this is a book fair and they're selling the books for like really cheap. They're all used books and I think they're like $1 a piece. So I figured we can just go ahead and like check it out. If I don't get anything, I can get something for Alden since he likes to read as well. And yeah, so it's 4:20, or actually it's 4:06 right now. We should be getting there in about 15 minutes, like 4:20-ish. And I figured we can spend maybe 20 minutes there. And then we can go ahead and pick up Olivia from school because she's the only one at school right now. It is a gloomy afternoon. It's like cloudy and like it's been raining for a few days. It's been like this for a few days. And as much as I love the rain, like the damp weather is just, it's just not giving right now. So yeah, anyways, I am going to take you guys along with us to the Civic Center, and I hope we can find like a few new books. Like if I can find some Kristen Hanna books, like I would be so happy. Or even there is like Nora Roberts. I know that she's super popular, but I've never really like read any of her books. Or like James Patterson, someone like those like tried and true authors, you know, that have so many books. I'm pretty sure they are gonna have those kinds of books there. I don't know, so we shall see, and I hope I can find some good ones there. I just found this TikTok, guys, of like a mom who's trying to talk to their Gen Z kids, and I was trying to test Alden to see like if he can share with me some of these terms. And some of the terms are like take W's and like take L's. Like what does that mean? What does W's mean again?
It means that you win something.
I can't hear you. Can you speak louder?
Win something.
So how do you say it in a sentence?
I need to get a W in this game.
Okay. What about an L?
I need to get an L in this game.
Okay. And then the other one was like Riz. Like, what does Riz mean? Do you know what it means?
Like Riz up a girl?
Riz up a girl. Okay. So, do you have Riz?
No.
You don't have Riz?
No.
I think you have Riz.
I don't think I have Riz.
Okay. Well, I think you do. But maybe not enough Riz yet because you're not interested, right?
No.
Okay. What about like Seth? Does Seth have Riz? Yeah, because he has his girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
What about mid? Like, it's mid. What does that mean?
It means like it's good, but not that good.
It's good but not that good. So if I tell you like it's good but not that good, is that cool, or should I just say mid? Mid. And then what other terms? Oh, he always says this, like no cap. That's cap. That's baseball hat, right? Yes or no? No. Okay.
Next, stop the cap. Next, stop lying.
Stop lying. I still don't get it. Like, why would you say like just stop lying? Why do you have to say cap? Like cap for what? Captain Crunch? Hi guys, happy Saturday. Guys, I just got something done to my face, and if you can't tell, I will let you know. Oops, it's kind of dark right now. Here we go. So I actually just got my lips done. So I got filler, and it's probably like an hour after I got it done, and it's still like very swollen right now, so you can kind of see it like being very big, but it's supposed to kind of go down. But I love the results so far. It's very pouty, very juicy. And then I also got Botox done as well, so I am excited to see my results. But I just got that done. I was so nervous about booking because I didn't know if I was like fully bought into like wanting to go get filler done, or should I just like wait. But I decided to just go ahead and do it, and I actually scheduled my appointment last night. I saw that they had an opening this morning, and I just went. So I went to Dermani Med Spa. If you're in the Atlanta area, I think they're also like a nationwide kind of chain, but I went to a Dermani Med Spa like in my area, and the girl that helped me, her name was B. She was super helpful, and I love like how natural this looks so far. So the thing with filler is it takes a while for you know, for you to kind of like see the full results, because there's still a lot of swelling. Oh, let me call my mom. Let me answer this. It's my mom. Happy Sunday, happy Ramadan to everybody who's celebrating Ramadan. Ramadan is a Muslim holiday where we fast for 1 whole month. So we have a special appearance here, which is my mom. Hi!
Happy Ramadan to everybody.
She and I are on the way to the farmer's market because we have to get some stuff for the house. And yeah.
For the house, for sahur, and for iftar.
Not everybody knows what sahur is. So you have to explain.
What they do, sahur is the meal that we take before sunrise.
So we're just gonna go to the store, and then the time change is throwing me off. It's 2:22, but it's actually 1:20, so it feels later for sure. But all right, bye.
Bye.
Hi guys, so it's editing Azza here, so Azza in the future, and I am just doing like the rough cut portion of my vlog, and I realized that like I am just so all over the place sometimes when it comes to vlogging, and I forgot to show you like what I actually got from the book fair. So I wanted to kind of show you guys what I got really quickly. I ended up leaving with 4 books, which is really nice. Actually 5, because Alden did get a book also. So all in all, I think I spent about $5 and like 25 cents or something like that. So it's really, really inexpensive and awesome. So here are the books that I got. So I got a Jennifer Weiner book, and it's called Best Friends Forever. So I thought this is or this is kind of like a cute little summer read. Little beach scene over here. Stories about it's a story about friends, I think. I don't know. So I picked it up. The next book that I picked up is called The Longest Night, and it's by Andrea Williams. And this story is basically about like military families, a military spouse, kind of like the struggles and challenges that she went through. So I thought that that was really interesting, just from like just from reading the synopsis part of it. So that's why I picked it up. The next one is a James Patterson book. So as I mentioned, there were a ton of James Patterson books out there. Obviously, James Patterson has been around for so many years. He has so many books in circulation. So I think for this one, there are like multiple copies of this specific one. But this is apparently like a whole series that he has, which is like the Alex Cross series. And this is not like the first book in the series. I don't think the books are interrelated, like their own. It's a series, but it's all like individual separate stories of their own. So I picked this up, and this is supposed to be like the most terrifying cross novel ever. And yeah, so I decided to pick up this thriller. I do like James Patterson, and whenever I picked this up, I thought of my grandpa, because he loved reading James Patterson, and he was the one that introduced me to James Patterson, him and my dad. And then the last book that I read, which is also like the thickest, is this one by Jackie Collins, and it's called The St. Angelos. And I think this is also kind of like a mafia type of vibe book. Yeah, so it's basically a drug-addled Colombian club owner, something about like the mafia and that kind of lifestyle. And yeah, so I really liked this book because I loved the cover, and I thought like the whole like mafia type of gang type of story is always interesting. So that's what I ended up picking up. So those are the books that I got. The other thing that I wanted to come on here really quickly is to talk about my lip filler. So I basically got lip filler done that Saturday, and then that night we went out on a date night. I have been wanting to get lip filler for the longest time. The last time I got filler was in October of 2022. It was right before I found out that I was pregnant again, and it basically lasted me a whole year plus. My top volume, or the filler of my top lip, was already like dissolving or has dissolved, so I wanted to add more plumpness back into my lip. As you can see, like the swelling has gone down tremendously since when I first got it. And it's still kind of like sore in some areas. It's not as bad as it was like the entire week, like this past week. This Saturday will be 2 weeks that I've gotten my filler. So I wanted to come on here to like talk about like the experience really quickly, because the first time I got my filler done, I actually went to like a friend, and she did an awesome job. The difference is that her numbing process, she did use like a dental block process, which is where they inject you like inside your mouth, kind of similar to how they would prep you if you were to get like oral surgery done. So they inject like the nerves in here to just completely like numb you out, which was it's not bad. Like you don't feel you know, you're not supposed to feel anything when they're numb. But when I got it done, I remember that like it was just like more injections, because they had to do the injection in the mouth to numb you out, and then we had to wait for a while to like get the numbness throughout. And even when you're numb, you can kind of still feel like people manipulating your lip and stuff like that. So that was my experience with that. It was a while back though. So this time I was really nervous going into this filler appointment, because I knew that the med spa that I went to, they do like a topical numbing cream, which is probably what you would typically see like all across the internet. Like a lot of people do like the topical numbing cream for filler, lip fillers specifically. So I wasn't really sure if it's going to completely numb me out. Like people say that, you know, it hurts, so on and so forth. So I was really nervous going into this. I was like, oh my gosh, like what if I'm a baby and I can't take it? So lo and behold, when I got the numbing cream on, like it completely numbed me right off the bat. didn't feel anything. It was kind of weird if you've gotten like numbing cream on you before, especially on your face, like it just gives you like a really weird sensation. Part of my tongue was also numb because like when you talk, like the numbing cream kind of like went inside my mouth a little bit. So that happened. And then the filler part with the topical numbing cream actually was not bad at all. She was super gentle. She like pierced me. It stings a little bit when like they inject you the moment it comes into your mouth or in your lip, and then it stings and burns a little bit when the filler is pushed in, but it's nothing that you can't handle. It's just like a tiny little like feeling. So it wasn't bad at all, and I was genuinely really impressed at how easy it was. So so yeah, that was basically my experience. I would 100 times prefer the topical numbing cream over the lidocaine injection. That's just a personal preference, because for me it's just like less needles that go into my like mouth region. So yeah, but this is what my lips look like kind of like almost 2 weeks after getting my lip done. So yeah, and then I also got Botox. As you can see, some of my lines are gone. I feel though like the lines are still here, but it hasn't really been 2 weeks yet, so I have to like monitor to see like how it progresses. If my lines are still there after 2 weeks, or like right around the 2-week mark, I want to go see her again to just get a few more units and just to completely freeze it out, because if not, then like everything's gonna go to waste, because Botox dissolves it pretty quickly. So all right, so I just wanted to come on here to say that. And then I think I finished off with like a clip of my mom and I in the car. So we did end up going to the farmer's market. It was that night we were starting to fast, so we went to the farmer's market, got some groceries, like made some food and stuff like that, and started fasting. So that was pretty much like the end of the video. I don't have any more clips to kind of include, but I wanted to say, if you guys watched this to the entire length, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate all your love, support, and I will catch you all in the next one. Bye.